Hey guys, we're going to read chapter 38 in the Bridge Home. Good is God. During the day, students of all ages sat together in the biggest room in the house, learning, reading, writing, mathematics, history, geography, science. The teachers gave us different things to do, and we work at our own pace. A rule doesn't join us because he has no interest in schoolwork. Instead, he takes a bus every morning to work with a carpenter. Selena Auntie says this is an important path too. Getting special skills to become carpenters, tailors, gardeners, or to learn some other trade. And I think she's right. It's important to learn to do something. It doesn't necessarily have to be like learning to go to school. You can learn a trade and whatever your journey is. All right, here we go. She says she wishes she had more space so she could take in every homeless kid, but she can't. She doesn't have enough space for all of us to live here forever. So those who are older like me, and especially like Arul, who's even a bit older, are allowed to stay for a bit until we have a safe, sure place to move to. Reading this part, we should all be grateful for our homes that we live in because even though this is a fictional story, there are kids who do have a life that is filled with more challenges. So we should be grateful for the lives that we have in the schools that we go to, as they should be grateful for theirs. All right, let's keep reading. Before our lessons each morning, we gather in the hall to pray. Most of the children here are Christian, like Selena Auntie, but some are Hindu and 2 are Muslims. The prayer ensemble is unending. Selena Auntie starts off with Arul's favorite prayer to our Father, and then there are prayers to Mary and Allah and some Hindu chants that Amma used to say. When I hear those, I miss Amma. And I think that's great at this school that they are free to practice the faith that they believe in. It amazes me that there are so many different words to pray with and so many people praying, but there is still so much misery and cruelty in the world. This morning during the prayer assembly, I yawned and yawned. And Muthu caught my eye and started yawning too. Soon I'd set the whole place yawning. You know, when you yawn, it makes somebody else yawn. They're contagious. That's not good. Priya Auntie, one of our other teachers, told me off. You're the oldest girl here, she said. If you don't start showing respect, all the little ones are going to behave badly. I don't behave badly, I said. Don't talk back. Her face flushed redder than a brick. Lips quivering with rage, she hauled me off to Selena Auntie's office and ranted. Selena Auntie listened and didn't let me say a word until after Priya Auntie stormed off into the classroom. Fiji, I can imagine you feel guilty about your sister's death, but you need to stop accusing yourself. You made the choices that seemed best. You did all you could. And that is what she did. Those weren't the words I'd expected from her. Religion can be a solace, Fiji. A solace is like a comfort. If you have faith in a higher power, if you trust that each life has a purpose, whether we see it or not, it could only believe your sister has a soul that's still alive. You want to convert me? You can't, I told her. Ask Arul. He's been trying ever since we met. I'm not trying and never will try to convert you, Viji. It's just that we suffer a loss like you have. We lose a sense of purpose. I lost hope when I lost my husband, and I found it again in God. But it's not the only way. Maybe your way is to search inside yourself and rediscover purpose. My life felt pointless now that you were gone. She got that right, but I didn't say so. You also need to respect Priya Auntie's position, she said quietly. We can't have children here being respectful to any religion. I'm not mean about any one religion, I said. They're all equally silly. An amused smile flickered across her face. We can't have you being disrespectful to all religions either. What about respecting my non-religion? I thought. As though I'd spoken those words, Selena Auntie said, I think I understand you, Fiji. She wrote 2 words on a piece of paper and turned it toward me so I could read them. God and good, side by side. Those 2 words, God and good, are only one letter apart in the English language, she said. So maybe when we pray in the morning, if you don't want to think of God, you might try thinking about good, about doing good. Yes, that's what I always say too. Make good choices. You should be doing good, be a person of good character. All right, let's finish. Okay, I said, I don't mind if you have no faith in religion, VG, just as long as you have faith in the goodness within yourself. It was so nice. Our exit ticket for today. What advice does Selena Auntie give to VG? How do you think it will impact her? So what was her advice to VG? Well, she advised her that she needed to start being respectful of religions of other people and also to their teacher, which is always important. You should always respect everybody. Her other advice was to believe in the good in yourself and in the world, because you have to be hopeful. It's important to be hopeful. And if you lose that sense of hope, you need to find it and believe in the good in yourself. How do you think it will impact VG? I think that it will make her feel more like she has a purpose, like she and her sister had the purpose, and that they had, even though she misses her so much, she has to remember all the happy times that they did have together. And yeah, I can't wait to see what you guys write. Thanks for reading with me. Bye.